everyone, welcome back to Eye of the Star Story, and today we're talking about The Bad Batch, which I know I just made a video talking about that recently. Definitely go check that one out, but I kind of wanted to talk about something that I didn't talk, I talked about it, but I didn't talk about it a whole lot, and, that's how much, and I'm gonna talk about that today, and that is how much, Hunter always kept Omega's best interests at heart, and I do want to talk about that, a little bit more, because I think that's just, it's such a cool thing, and so let's go and jump right into it. First off, we see that, Hunter, whenever he finds out, I think he would have gone back for her anyway, because she was a kid. But we see that, he was well, we have to go back for her. The minute, the minute whenever text, well, she's a genetically enhanced clone like us, and I thought it was obvious. We see that immediately Hunter's we have to go back for her. We can't just leave her there. And we see that they go back for her. They could have easily left, but they didn't. And I loved seeing that, how they, he didn't leave. He was yeah, we need to go get her. And then we see that, with Cut and Sue, he tries to send her with them because he knows that she'll have what she needs there. She'll be safe. He's trying to keep her safe. And I love that. Or, with, Dooku's war chest, whenever, Echo's well, we could do so much more with that. Why are we just gonna hide? And, because Echo, we see that wants to stay in the fight. And we see that Omega overheard that conversation, and we see that later on when she's in the war chest, she's you're doing this because of me. You guys are all, we see that. But we see that, with that conversation, Hunter's but that's not the life that kid deserves. She doesn't, and we see that, because Echo wants to keep in the fight, but Hunter doesn't want Omega to be in the fight. He wants to keep Omega safe, and he knows that by hiding, that'll keep her safe. We see that that doesn't end up happening later on in that episode, but I love how he always tries to keep her safe. Or, at the end of The Bad Batch, we see that he is trying so hard. He doesn't want her to leave because he wants to keep her safe, but at the same time, he knows that she, at the same time, we know that she's gonna leave anyway. It was kind of funny. It was not funny, but it was cool, seeing, how we knew, immediately we knew that Omega was gonna leave anyway, but it was cool, seeing Hunter be but we want to protect you. You're our kid. I love that. I think that's so cool. And it's so much fun, and I absolutely love that. And something else that I, think is cool, they're trying to navigate their lives. The Empire, this is the reign of the Empire now. The Republic is gone. They're trying to figure out their lives, they're trying to figure out what they're supposed to do with themselves, while also keeping Omega safe. I love that. And I also love how they showed Omega things that she's gonna need to learn, things that she needed to learn. Echo showing her how to use the bow to keep herself safe. Or with Tech teaching her how to fly. It's so cool. I love seeing how they all care for her so much. And it's so cool. And I love how, they always, all cared for her. Even though they didn't always show it, but they always cared for her. And I think I think it's so cool. But yeah, that's just what I want to talk about today. And I know that I talked a little bit about that. And I know I made a video about the Bad Batch recently. So please forgive me for that. But I had so much fun talking about that, and it's so much fun getting to talk about a show I love. But I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Please like, share, and subscribe, and as always, God bless. Bye, guys.